definitely.
At a comedy gig, a negative presence can actually be seen as a good thing. Like
Yeah,
someone
'cause-
heckles a comedian and they like give them stick back.
Yeah, it's a different thing, isn't it? Heckling, I suppose.
Yeah,
They plan for it though, don't they?
yeah.
Well, do you think some comedians do plan it in?
Definitely.
And have someone the wingman.
They'll prompt people. They'll be
I
looking.
don't think they have someone set
They're
up.
just prepared.
Yeah, I think they're prepared.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they haven't got someone sat in there.
Right,
20
okay.
quid an hour.
When you said plan,
You
I
dickhead.
Here's 20 quid. Call me a dickhead.
that's what I assumed from plan. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. They're like prepared for it.
Yeah. But I guess that'd be tough because you have to create a big list, wouldn't you, of words? Like, it'd be quite horrible. Like you can't.
But think about it.
You're ugly.
Yeah.
You're like response for ugly.
The comedians we see on TV have done hundreds of gigs, so they've heard maybe the first time they heard the heckle, he thought, anyway, get
And
on
they'll
with
go
the show.
back and write
And then
something.
when they're at home, they're thinking, it's like when you're in the shower and you think, I fucking wish I said that in that argument.
Yeah.
They'll be like, next time someone says that, I can get them with this.
Yeah.
Mm.
You just play anything in it.
It's engaging though. I think
Yeah.
I'd be so. I don't like if you're a singer, right, and you're on stage, everyone's cheering to your voice,
Yeah.
and you've got a song to sing. But if you're on stage as a comedian, and like you've got to read the room, you've got so much to do. It's so much more pressure. Imagine being a comedian, even at like a small open mic night, going up on stage, trying to tell jokes you've been planning for the past like month or two, and no one's laughing. That would be I don't think I could deal with it.
I think they understand that happens regularly.
Yeah, but it has to be a special type of person because say I was
I
good
definitely
at singing
couldn't do it.
and I went on stage and bombed, I'd be like, well, you just don't like the song. I performed it at the same level I performed in front of other people. But if I was a good comedian and people weren't laughing, mate, like I don't think I could handle it properly.
But every single one of them have had that room where no one laughs.
It takes a special type of person to get past that first gig, to get past the first like 10 or however many gigs that people don't really like, and it takes a special type of person to keep on going.
It's belief in it.
Yeah,
Belief that you actually are funny.
Do you reckon you'd have it in you to bomb and carry on?
I'd crumble at the first. I'll just give up. I'm a giver-upper.
Yeah, I don't think I'd even do it.
I don't think I'm a
Mate,
giver.
look at music. Like, we had a couple of all right gigs, and I had one I didn't really like. It wasn't even that.
Do you think that really scarred it?
I think it was just like I didn't really like that. Wasn't very good room.
Yeah. Was that the one at Coconut Tree?
No, that Coconut Tree one was all right.
Which one?
It was the one at Mars Bar in Worcester.
Oh, right, okay.
It was just a bit like, it was a bit of a
I don't have-
grungy, rocky place, and we were there singing fucking Justin Bieber.
What was it like? What was everyone doing?
I don't want to think about it.
Was it that? Did we sing Justin
honestly,
Bieber?
mate, it was a rock bar, right? And then, no one knew it was Justin Bieber. It was right before he just released it. No one knew it was him.
Right, okay.
But it was a good song. Love Yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just, mate. Why are you smiling?
It's just I know that song. It's such like a slow song, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. Imagine you got people like Kerrang people, people who love rock.
I like Kerrang.
Kerrang's class. I'm not saying Kerrang's
Yeah.
bad, but I'm saying if you're
It
a
was just
Kerranger,
mod rockers
you don't
and-
like, you're not going to be singing all the time. You're not going to enjoy that, are you?
Have you ever had someone walk out, like you and George are there performing, and someone like even if they're going for a piss, like you must think like, they don't.
We
like
didn't
me.
do that many gigs.
They weren't that. He did more than me. You actually did some more. You had some good ones.
People walk in and out like
Yeah.
willy-nilly, mate. It's not that was one thing I always wanted not always wanted, but if I was to do a gig, I'd rather people be there to listen to my music than me to just play in the corner of a bar.
What made you stop doing music?
To be fair, I still did it loads until I started making videos.
Do you reckon?
It's the fact that I'm doing 9 to 5, I'm being creative, and then I come home, I want to do something else.
What was that switch from where? Because you just said like that's something you always wanted. That switch of thinking, I want to do music, and I want people to come and see me, and then all of a sudden to just be like, actually, like I'm doing video, I don't mind it, I'll do this, because that must have been a big dream in your head.
Yeah, no, it was more that I got the job. So I was carrying on playing guitar, writing music just as much as I was making videos on my own. And then when I got the job doing videos, I was just doing that 9 to 5. I just became creatively drained. And the reason I originally started to try and become a videographer rather than a musician, because I realised there's money in it. And I realised that I was never going to make loads of money in video. No,
Music.
or sustainable amount of money in music. So there we are.
Mate, it's like in order to be a professional musician, not only do you have to be good, you have to have like this weird amount of confidence that in yourself, and you have to think you're.
You have to go through a couple of years. Well, depending on how good you are, obviously,
And you have
the
to do
rise
unpaid
can
work,
be quicker and slower.
Yeah.
But you have to go through a long time trying to practice and write songs and get your name out there, and then constantly selling yourself. It's like
and it's all on luck, because like I know great musicians who just went down the wrong avenue, went with the wrong band.
Yeah.
And that's it. One of the best musicians at our college just didn't make it because he just kind of made one bad decision. Do you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or he just didn't do that little thing that would have.
Yeah.
And that's the margins. It's just like.
Gotta be lucky, don't you?
Yeah, but
And then whatever. Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
And then once you get to a good point,
Yeah.
you're not even there because there's no money in it.
who wouldn't want to? Who wouldn't want to be a rock star at the end of the day? Like
Yeah.
it would be like one of the coolest jobs ever. But like you soon realize you're not going to be a rock star. But like you still love playing music
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Like writing songs for me is like one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.